Hi, everybody. This is Liz from Energetic Oils, and I've been really called lately to share a few hot tips with you on how to cold call with effectiveness and authenticity. In a previous job of mine, I was a rep, and part of that job description was to go out and find new clients every month. And it was something that I learned to do quickly, and I was quite effective at it actually. But there are things to know when you're cold calling, and using these tips can help you to feel more comfortable knowing that what you're doing isn't annoying somebody and you're actually going to do this with purpose. So, one of the big things with approaching new people or new businesses that you really feel can love the essential oils and you know they'll benefit. They don't know. They don't care about your product yet. The idea is to warm them up. They need to get to know you and to trust you as well. So prepare before you go in. Key tip with this one is to ring up first and find out who you need to speak to. Ask for the owner's name, the manager, whoever it might be for that particular place. Then work out their busy period. Don't go in there during one of their busiest periods because you'll just get turfed straight back out the door. Don't go for no. You really want to go for yes. So, in order to do that, you need to be effective. So, once you have the appropriate name and the time to go in to see them, then make sure when you go in that you look like you are representing the largest essential oil company in the world. Whatever that looks like for you is fine, but you are representing yourself and a company. People really feel comfortable with reps. They know what they are, what they're doing. They know you are there to help them and to show them something new. So make sure that you look good and you are representing yourself here. So don't show up after you've been to the beach or wearing ripped jeans or something. Present nicely, okay? So another thing you can do here is to pick a theme. If you're going to target one particular type of business, then pick that type and do 3 or 4 of those in the same day. So you can carry those particular oils that you need for that business. Don't go in there with oils that you love. Make sure you do research on this, and it's going to be oils that they will want to use. This is why I sort of do 3 or 4 of the same type of company in one day. So then I can have all that particular oils with me. And then you can change and do another different type. For example, you're not going to rock up to a yoga studio with food oils, for example. You'll turn up there with your mood oils and a diffuser. Or if you're approaching a food-based company like a cafe, you'll come with the food oils, not the yoga oils, okay? Just common sense, guys. So also, you need to have some contact info ready to go. They will ask you, have you got something I can look at, like a price list and your details? If you do not have this stuff, you've lost all credibility. Even if you get one of the price lists, put a sticker on the top with your name and write your phone number on it. That is fine. You don't need a business card. You don't need anything more than that. They will just appreciate having that piece of paper that connects you to the product and the prices. Okay, and it also shows that you have prepared to see them. Now, when you've gone in, walk in there with a big happy smile on your face. And the first thing I want you guys to do is to know that they will size you up within the first 30 seconds of you walking in their door. I know this just purely out of doing this a lot. I love cold calling actually. I really enjoy it. You can just be whoever you want to be in that moment. Quick tip when you're walking in their door is to figure out something that you love about their business and compliment them on it. It's like, wow, this store smells amazing, or your clothes look beautiful, or simply that I love that scarf on you. Because that will open a conversation. And when they say thank you very much. How can I help you? You say, well, actually, I'm a rep with an essential oils company and I really have some products here that I'd love to show you that would complement your business. You are not there to take away from their business. You are there to add to it. And if you can do that, then they would love you to help them with that. If you can increase their customer flow, that's awesome. Everybody wants that. So you need to make sure that you are complementing their business at all times. I don't mean verbally, I mean with the products that you're showing them. So if you're going to show them a skincare range, make sure it actually goes with something that they have and not against a product. If they've already got a skincare range, great, make sure that you can work with that line. It's all about you showing them how you can add to their business, okay? Now, what will happen is maybe you'll be asked to come back in another time, another space, or you'll be told to go away. Whatever it might be is fine. If you get the yes, I'd love to see your products, make sure you have them on hand ready to go and get some out and then start the chat. Be mindful that they may have customers walk through the door and you will have to stop and just say, hey, you go do your thing. We can just continue in a second. And just be pleasant. Get out of their way, move away from the front table or the front desk. They are not there for you. They are there for their customers first and foremost, okay? Another thing to also have handy is maybe some samples that they can take, or loan a kit to them, loan a diffuser. Have all that stuff ready to go so you can actually say, hey, I'm going to leave this with you and I'll come back to see you on the next 3 days or so. Give them a chance to have a think about it and know that you're going to come back in. Book that next time in with them. So even if they say no to you, you say, okay, that's fine. I'm going to pop in again and see you on Monday. Or can I make another time with you when you're more available? It's always just allowing them the opportunity to take it back into their hands. You're warming your relationship to them. You might have to go back in 3 or 4 times, just popping back in, browsing through the store or sampling something that they have or buying a coffee or going to one of their Pilates sessions, something. Show your face, show your interest. And over time, you can warm that relationship. Hey, sometimes I've walked in there and they've just gone, yep, love it, let's go. And it's been amazing because I've done my preparation really well. I've known who they are, what their quiet times is to approach them. I've known how to approach them with the products that suits them. And I've been able to give them really good quality and something that they've just seen to be useful to them to help their customer flow. So be aware of yourself. Be prepared. This is not cold calling where you just pick up the phone and say, hey, I've got an amazing product. Do you want it? And they say no. And then you go, oh, thank God for that. I got my no. That was all I needed today. What a waste of time. Don't do that. If you're going to do this, do it properly and make sure you actually go for the yes. Don't stop until they actually say no. Maybe they'll say to you, another day would be best. Go back in on that day. You've said you would, do it. Okay? There's nothing worse than expecting a rep to come in that you're all ready for and they don't show up. And yes, you are a rep. You are representing yourself and you are representing doTERRA. So make sure you have a happy smile on your face and you are doing the right thing by yourselves. Cold calling is the worst if it's done wrong. We've all been ruined by telemarketers. We've all been called by people at the wrong time, like dinner, for example. I've got 2 kids and I myself just hate it. So there couldn't be a worse time. I've actually said to him, a guy that called me the other day, can you please call me back during the day at this particular time? And he said no. And it was like, well, fine, whatever. Because he said it was his allocated time to call. I'm like, well, this does not work. Can you not see that this is not effective? But anyway, moving on. So cold calling is more about the fact that the relationship to you and them is cold. Warm that up. Everybody talks about you enrolling your warm market. How do you get warm market? You warm up a cold market. If you can do this really well, it opens out so many networks to you. It can open out opportunities that you probably don't even know exist yet. Because you need to have a bit of courage, have the guts to do your preparation, to walk in and know your product's great. Your product is amazing. You know that, they don't. So have confidence in what you have to show and what you have to say about it. But you guys can do this. It's actually really fun because you can present yourself in a way that whatever you want to be in that moment is fine. And it's short and it's intimidating sometimes, but take courage because this is how you sharpen your skills. This is how we can make our networks grow. So guys, I wish you all the best with your cold calling. I hope this has helped you. And if it has, I'd really love to hear some feedback. Have a good day.